All right, boys and girls, so we are now going to be talking about adding text to our Sway project. Now, of course, there's a lot of cool things that we can do to a Sway. We can change the design, add photos, add videos, and I know that you all are going to love doing that part of the project. But of course, this is a writing project, and that is the meat, and that is going to be most important to me, your writing teacher. So we're going to make sure that you can type in your answers and do your best on this most important element of your Sway project. So, first things first, when you have your Sway open, you're going to see all the things that I have included for you to type, and you do not want to erase those things. You're just going to type in next to it. So, not really sure how a question mark got there, but because that is not my name is not a mystery, boys and girls. My full name, I'm going to just click right next to where I want to start typing, just as you would in the search bar or in a Word document. So I'm just going to click right where I want to start typing, and I'm going to put in my answer. All right, now you'll see that it's like kind of tilted right now. It's called italics, or they call it accent. You can take that off. If you want to make it bold for some reason, you can make it bold. I call it emphasize. It makes it darker. So you can see, I'll click off of it. And you see it's a little bit darker than the main part. So that would be up to you if you wanted to make those few small changes. Then you can go down to the next section, and here we have a list. And so I've already got it numbered for you, so you don't really want to mess with that. You just want to click next to each one, and you can add in your nicknames. I'll put in some of the ones that I go by. People have called me over the years. Nawazi, and I'm going to put a little description here. This was the name that my friends gave me when I lived in Swaziland. And if you notice what I just did, if you have more than 4, you can hit enter, and then it'll just give you space to add another one. So if I think of another one, I can add it. Maybe you have like 10 nicknames, I'm not sure. But you can put those down there. Let's see, going down, when you finish that part, you just leave it and go down to the next part. You can start filling it in. Click where you want to type. I need to add a colon here. All right, when you come down here to the questions or the prompts, you'll want to click underneath it, and then you can start typing your sentences as long as you want. If you wanted to take out the directions, you could, just to make it look prettier, because when you publish it, no one really needs to see the directions. I put that for you. So if you wanted to highlight that or backspace and delete it, that's fine. But you want to type your answer underneath in complete sentences. You'll want to make sure that you have your capital letters, your periods, and that they're full thoughts. Please make sure that as part of this, when you're answering a prompt like this one, and it says right here, like, you don't want to leave that. So you're going to want to like cover this up and backspace it, and then type in your sentences that you want to say. And you're going to want to make sure that your sentences fully answer the prompt. I'm not looking for short, sweet, and simple, get this done. I'm looking for a full project where you have put your heart and your thoughts and your energy into making this something that is just like a little masterpiece, okay? Make it something that will make your family cry when they read it. And your mom will be so proud she'll have to share it with grandma and aunties and uncles and grandpas and cousins that you never met. She's just going to email it out to everyone because she's just so proud of you. So just let's do our very best on this. This could be a project that you could save for a lot of years if you do a really great job at it. So you're going to want to type in whatever you want underneath the prompt, but take out the words that say right here. If you make a mistake, you should be able to hit this. If you notice I moved over here to this back, this means undo. You're like, oh no, I didn't want to do that. So you can just hit undo, undo, and look, and you just keep hitting undo, and it takes it back to wherever you were like, okay, that's good. Back to where it began. So This is leaving it back to where it was, but remember you want to delete that out and just type over that. So you just work through here, and then if for some reason you get to the end and you decide that you want to add some more text, you can always click on this and do the add button, and you can hit add text or add a heading, and that will add a whole new box for you. So if you click it, it adds a whole new box, and you can type in anything else you wanted to add at the bottom, just to make it more of your own. And then if you're like, oh, I didn't want to do that, you can just hit delete here. All right. Now, of course, you don't want to delete any of the things I've added because these are the required elements. Whatever you want to add on top of that, that's totally up to you. But first, you do need to complete the required elements. All right, boys and girls, I hope that that helps get you going typing on the meat of your project. Make yourselves and myself proud and do your best. All right, happy typing.